Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week you have the Temperance card, right? Now the beauty of the Temperance card, it sees you really doing the energy work, right? And this doesn't even have to be necessarily like I'm doing energy work on a conscious level. This could be about you just really doing the inner work of preparing yourself energetically for all of the things that you want, right? So in the mind, in the heart space, in the emotional body, this is about you really aligning with the things that you truly want and matching the vibration of those things so that they can come into your life easily, effortlessly and smoothly, which is absolutely beautiful. The other thing with the Temperance card as well is where you decide to go through the process of alchemy. So this is where you really effectively decide to drop all of your own crap so that you can rise for your actions and options and literally rise at that, right? You've got the World card. Beautiful. This is about you saying to yourself, you know what? I'm going all the way to the top and I'm not going to stop until I get there. The thing with the World card as well, this is where you've already done the work. It's where you've done the hard effort and the hard graft, and this is where you start to see these things show up for you. This could be you going after a promotion, maybe going for a better or a higher paid job. This could be you saying, right, you know what? I was worried about that, but fuck it, I'm going for it anyway. This is about you really doing whatever you have to get to that next level, to go to that next stage. Wow, for your communications and conversations, you have the Star card. So communicating with people at a distance, possibly people internationally. It looks like you could be connecting with people that are either world travelers or people that live in a very different place to where you live in the world. The other thing with the Star card as well, this is online things. It's the internet. It's, you know, all of those things. So you could be connecting with people far and wide over the airways in some way, shape or form. For others of you, this is a glimpse into the kind of work that you really want to do, the way that you actually want to show up in the world, like what your profession says about you or where it is that you're going from here. For your money and materials, you have the 10 of Wands, right? So this is great. I feel like I've missed something because this feels like it's very short. All right, well, anyway, for your money and materials, so when it comes to your money and your finances, this is about you really starting to understand what it is that you want to create, what it is that you want to go after. Now, because you've got the 10 of Wands, this is the release of some sort of a burden, right? And it comes here right underneath the World card. So something that you have been under financially, something that you might have felt the burden or the strain for financially is being lifted this week. This is where you're going in a completely different direction. This could spell a very lucky, this could spell a very lucky week for you. Buy that lotto ticket, put some money on a horse, don't bet your whole life, you know, and the baby, you know, but this could be a really great week for you in terms of that. It could be that where you're releasing something, it could be letting go of a debt. Maybe maybe you win some money, maybe you come into some money and you are able to use that money in order to clear a debt of some sort. Whatever it is, this is going to be a fantastic week for you. Just across the board, I really feel like it's going to be a much easier, a much lighter and brighter week than maybe you've experienced up until now. And because on an internal level, you've done a lot of what you need to. When it comes to your physical health, look after your lower back this week, especially your lower back. And I mean like literally knocks, bumps, you know, falls, all of that sort of stuff, because you've got the World card, Saturn, the structure, the bones, and then you've got the 10 of Wands, which is literally the lower back. For those of you that are moving to a house or looking to buy a house, it looks like that house might be underpinned. And I know here in the UK, getting housing insurance on a home, again, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a legal or, you know, estate agent or anything like that, but I can tell you what I'm seeing in the cards. And when you see these two cards together, sometimes it's the house that you're purchasing or that you're living in is underpinned. And I know in the UK, that does sometimes throw up problems with getting your house insured, and you have to have insurance on your house in order to have a mortgage. So it's kind of a catch-22. But yeah, just something to look at. You know, if you are doing any paperwork around that kind of thing this week, double check. For your love and relations, you have the Page of Cups. You are definitely meeting somebody this week. For those of you that are single, you are definitely meeting someone this week. This could be somebody that is very warm, very open, very fun, very dynamic. But the beauty of this is, this person is very much like you. Pisces is, you know, yes, you can be tough in many ways, and you're total adventurers and badasses with all of that. But Pisces is a very gentle sign. And sometimes what you need is somebody that can match that gentle. And I really feel like this week you could really find a connection that ends up changing everything. For those of you that are partnered, again, I love it. It looks like you are finally able to get across how you feel to a partner. And rather than sort of brush it off or scoff it off, your partner's just kind of saying like, okay, you know what can I do to assist that, or what can I do to change the experience that you're having right now, which is a really beautiful energy. This just looks like a much lighter and brighter week than you've had in a while. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.